Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel, and today we're going to be going back into the Amazon deals. And normally on my Amazon tool deal videos we are looking at tools that are either on sale, tools that even at their full price or list price I believe to be good deals, or tools I find interesting. And then every once in a while I like to do Amazon videos where we focus on a specific type of tool. So I've done like wrenches and pliers and socket sets and things like that. Today we're actually looking at pry bars. So we're going to look at roughly 5 different sets of pry bars that I believe to be some of the best ones available on Amazon. Majority of these are made in the USA and still at an affordable cost. So I really hope you guys enjoy. If you guys have any other tool suggestions as far as Amazon videos that you guys would like to see, please drop a comment down below. Also keep in mind these items and many other tools that I suggest will be linked down in the description underneath the tools and tools continued link. Keep in mind that when I do these videos, I am going off of the ones that you can actually find on a regular basis on Amazon and ones that are name brand for the most part. I try and keep it very easy to find and something that is regularly on Amazon, not a brand that's not normally on there or marked extremely high for pricing compared to other places. So other than that, let's go ahead and get right into this. The first one is going to be the Mayhew 61355 Dominator Screwdriver Pry Bar set. This is one of the most popular pry bar sets. And they have different sizes as well and designs. Like this is the curved set. They have a straight set, many other things. But this is a very popular one. It's made in the USA. It's under $64. Has 5 stars at 1,963 ratings. It does have a striking cap, a nice rubber handle, nice thick gauge shaft, and the curved tip. So here you can see it comes in this plastic blow molded little case. You could lay it in the drawer if you would like, if you got enough room. It doesn't look like it's necessarily the nicest little blow molded case, but it does come in one. And then here you can see the shaft and where it meets the striking cap here, molded into the handle. So definitely a nice 3-piece set for under $64. They are made in the USA. I mentioned this one first because this is a nice size set. It's a 3-piece set. You get a 7-inch, a 12-inch, and an 18-inch pry bar. But just something to keep in mind, the next 2 that we're looking at are both Mayhew. So I just wanted to let you know that these first 3 items I'm only counting as one item. So next we have the Mayhew 61366 Dominator Pry Bar set. This is a curved set again, but this is a 5-piece set. So you're getting a couple more sizes. It has 5 stars at 1,084 reviews. It is down from its list price at $119.65 down to $96.41. So I think under $100 for this set is a fantastic price. Once again, it's Mayhew, made in the USA. It's the Dominator series. So it's got that striking cap, same handle design, all of that. You're just getting a couple more pry bars in the set. So you get the 8-inch, 12-inch, 17, 25, and 31. So you got a little bit larger pry bars in this set, which is it's always good to have some of them bigger pry bars around. And Mayhew being one of the most popular, affordable, USA-made pry bars, you can't really go wrong. Let me know if you guys have used the Mayhew stuff and your thoughts on it. Next, we're looking at the Williams set. This is C-803. It's the 3-piece pry bar set. They have them ranging anywhere from the 3-piece set from a 12-inch all the way up to a 58-inch pry bar, so you can get a big boy there. Keep in mind, this is the Mayhew pry bars. Same thing. It's the Dominator series. Actually, you can see it on the handle. It's the Dominator. Made in the USA, Mayhew. The 3-piece set before was under $65. This Williams one is $91. So don't think. You always want to make sure where your products are coming from, and always check what the price is from the original maker. So you could end up spending, almost $25, $30 more for the same pry bar set. You're getting gray accents on your handles instead of red. That's the only difference you're getting. So just keep that in mind. This is not made by Williams. If you know anything about the Williams stuff, it's Snap-on's cheaper stuff. They have their own lineup. It's all just, rebranded tools. Not saying that the Williams lineup is bad. You can find some good deals there, but especially like a good example here, this is, it's a better route to either just get the Mayhew 5-piece set. If you want to spend $90, you might as well just get the 5-piece set. Or if you're just interested in the 3-piece set, you might as well save basically $30 and just go with the 3-piece set directly from Mayhew themselves. Just keep that in mind. A lot of people do that. Normally the pricing is a little bit closer, but when you get into like the tool truck brands, even their lower lineup of stuff, you still see, quite a hike in pricing. So it's just something to keep an eye out for. Next up is the Tekken angled tip handled pry bar set. This is the 3-piece set. Just like any other time I mentioned Tekken, you always want to compare the pricing here to the pricing on the actual Tekken website, because if you buy it from the Tekken website with the rewards program, you can get 10% in rewards for your next purchase. So that's always a good way to have some money to buy more Tekken tools. So just keep that in mind. They do have a couple different 3-piece sets. They have this one, which includes a 12, 17, and 25 inch, and then they have a little bit larger set that is 17, 25, and 36, and the pricing on that isn't bad for the larger pry bars being included with that. Just like I stated before, if you saw the Williams set and you were like, oh, that's a nice set, buy it from Mayhew, save yourself some money. Tekken has the same thing. I love these pry bars. I got mine from Craftsman though. I want to say for $36, $32 or $36 like 6 years ago. So this pricing isn't far off from that at all. But keep in mind, there's a lot of others out there selling the same pry bar set. You got Hyper Tough, which sells it either in a bright red or a black handle. You got Craftsman, if you can still find them. It's kind of a darker red handle. And then you also have Master Force, which is a green handle. So you can find them at Walmart, at the Tekken website. You can find them, well, not really in Sears anymore, but you can find them from a lot of different people, ranging anywhere from about $30 to $50, no, depending on the set, $30 to $42. The best deal is the Master Force one. If you have a Menards and you see it, they range anywhere from like $25 to $28 there for the 3-piece set. Absolutely amazing deal. USA made, striking cap, nice square grit style handle, a nice thick shaft on the pry bar, curved tip. They're fantastic pry bars. And anywhere from that $25 to $45 price range, I think this is a buy all day long. Now, if you need some larger ones, obviously it's going to be a little bit larger. I also think Tekken has some larger sets as well available on their website. Just keep in mind, you always want to do your research. If you want to find them locally, Walmart has them in the Hyper Tough majority of the time. If you have Menards, they have the best price there. But if you're going to buy them from Tekken, I suggest doing it from their website, because then at least you're getting rewards money back. I think it's a great pry bar set. This one has 5 stars at 2,187 ratings. Keep in mind that is a combination of all of these. They're all just pry bars, so good ratings, and rated highly, and rated a lot. So here we're looking at the Caster, or K-Star, I don't know how they pronounce it. Just like the rethread kits and things like that, it's also Lang, K-Star, Caster, I don't know. They're the same thing. Obviously, you can tell. I want to say this is the original company, and then Lang sells them. I can't remember. It's been a couple years since I've actually looked into these two brands here, but I want to say the Caster is the original. I know I'm just butchering this name over and over. But this is the 5-piece pry bar set. These are made in the USA, and if you look closely, I have never personally seen this set in person. I own the Lang rethread kit, a couple other, like their brake caliper tool, ratcheting brake caliper tool, and a few other things from Lang, but I don't think I've ever seen anybody own or use this. But this is actually a really good price, $76. I am almost positive, I can't say 100% certainty, but I am almost positive this is the exact same one as we were just looking at from Tekken. It's got the same square handle design. Sorry, this is the only image we have, and it's not the highest quality. You can see it almost looks photoshopped, or maybe they got a glare when they took the picture of this one, but like, it's got the same striking cap, same handle design. I just want to say this is a bigger combination set. You get a 5-piece instead of a 3-piece. So as you see here, they are USA made. So I'm just going to go ahead, throw my 2 cents in here. I think these are the same thing as the Craftsman, Hypertough, Tekken, Masterforce pry bars. But I think this is a good size set for a good price, so it's another good option. I'm trying to show you a couple versions of each. There are a few brands out there, so just keep in mind there's a lot of different options out there for a lot of different prices. You just got to keep an eye out. This one's only rated 5 stars at 14 ratings, so obviously this one's not as popular as some of the smaller sets, but I definitely think it's a fantastic price for this set. Okay, so all of those were USA made pry bars. We basically just looked at 2 different brands. Figured I'd throw a couple other styles in here. So we were just looking at standard pry bars before. This is the Poplock 3-piece set. This one has 4.5 stars at 30 ratings. Now, I'm not necessarily saying this specific one, but having an indexing pry bar can be fantastic. You can set the angle and get the leverage where you need it, because sometimes you have an issue trying to get a pry bar in, especially at the angle that you need it to get leverage on something or move something. That's where an indexing head can be really handy, being able to move that handle or that claw wherever you need to get the best leverage. So these things are always handy to have. I'm not saying that you got to get this set or this mini. Just having one good indexing pry bar can be a lifesaver. So this is a 3-piece set. You get an 8-inch, 12-inch, and a 17-inch double adjustable indexable pry bar. Ideal for demolition, breaching, removal, and breaking. Just go ahead and look through some of the photos. You can see their locking mechanism here. You had to push on both sides in order to lock that, which is a good idea, because if you just push on one side, there's a chance that you may hit it on something, and then the last thing you want is to be prying on something, hit that button, and have it adjust as you're pulling or pushing on this thing. Then you're having a bad day. So the fact that you have to push both sides is a smart idea on an indexing pry bar. It does come in a little EVA foam tray, which is nice, keeps them nice and organized. Chromoly blade, chrome vanadium handle, head finished with a phosphate finish, blue anodized handles, and their torque ratings there. And that double adjustable could be really handy. I don't think I've ever necessarily used a double adjustable, but I'm sure they can be very handy. This one has more of a fine blade tip compared to others that have, a thicker tip to their pry bar. It just makes it a little bit easier to kind of wedge it between things. So there's some of the information on it if you would like to pause and take a look at that. But these are $130. It has 4.5 stars, 30 ratings. You can use this coupon to save an additional 5%. There are other brands with similar designs. Poplock also has a couple other sets as well, so just keep that in mind. This is just one of the most popular ones, so I figured I'd throw it in there. Like here, they have a SATA one for $40, just a standard set length indexing heads, and Gearwrench as well. But these ones, as far as I know, are not made in the USA, just so you're aware. And then looking at the Gearwrench one, I figured I'd throw this one in here. This is extendable indexing pry bar, 29 inches to 48 inches, part number 82248. 5 stars at 1,649 ratings, $106, down from $112, so you're saving a few dollars. You can get them in 2 different sizes, 21 to 33 inch and 29 to 48 inch. $106, it's a little steep. It is nice because you can adjust the length as well as the angle of the head, so that is always nice. You have this locking mechanism here that you need to push in order to change the length, and then you can see the teeth here in a second. That is what that tooth engages, all of these teeth here. Head rotates 180 degrees in 14 different positions, so definitely a tool that can move some stuff out of your way, or move it into something that you need to. These can just be really handy tools, and so instead of just showing some standard pry bars, I figured throwing in a couple different designs would be a good idea, so please let me know your guys' thoughts. But keep in mind, this is 29 to 48 inches for $106. SATA, same stuff as Gearwrench, 29 to 48 inches, 14 locking positions, $53, down from $60. It's the same indexing extendable pry bar as Gearwrench. Keep in mind, SATA has a lot of the same products as Gearwrench. They also each have their own tools, so you may find some things from each that the other one doesn't have, but keep in mind SATA does have a lot of what the Gearwrench has, but for a better price. Now, like their ratchets, they may vary in tooth count and things like that, but when it comes to certain tools, they're going to be identical. Same locking mechanism, same size, same extension, same indexing angle. It's the same tool. See, there you can see there, it's even the same picture, just with a different color at the bottom. You got SATA instead of Gearwrench on there. So just keep in mind, it's worth checking out other brands because you can always find a better deal. You could literally pay double this price, $53 or $106 for the tool. If you want it to say Gearwrench, that's a pretty expensive upgrade for a few more letters laser engraved into the pry bar, but that's what you want. That's what you want. You do you. I'm gonna go with the SATA in this case. But this one has 4.5 stars at 421 ratings, and same information as you saw from the Gearwrench one. But that's it as far as the pry bars in this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys know of any other very reliable, well-made sets here on Amazon that are readily available, please feel free. Drop a comment down below so the other viewers can see it, and then I'll check them out. And I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts on these, as well as some others that you have used. And as always, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. See you guys next time.